NBA.
Chris, I'm going you on the Nuggets, and CT has you. I'm going you on the Suns.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, Danny, I'm sorry. You're going to go against him again. I'm putting you on the Nuggets.
I tried to be extra nice before we started.
The starting lineup for the visiting Utah Jazz. At point guard, Keontae George. At the other guard position, Colin Sexton. At center, Walker Kessler. At small forward, Lauri Markkanen. At the other forward position, John Collins. The head coach of the visiting team is Will Hardy. Introducing the starting five for your LA Clippers. At forward, 6'8", number 33, Nicholas Batum. At the shooting guard position, at 6'3", number 8, Chris Dunn. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 4 inches, number 24, Norman Powell. At the other guard position, standing 6'5", number 1, James Harden.
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A moment now to check out some numbers for James Harden.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's George in at the 1. And for the Clippers, the post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
All right, Harden still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
Pass to Kessler. Markkanen in the corner. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. And it's Sexton penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Markkanen. George finds Markkanen. Kessler, a screen on Dunn. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dunn, the bounce pass, and the shot is good.
Zubac really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Collins, pulls up on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference. And of course, there's the Jazz, 8 games out.
And when you look at the Clippers, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
Well, as rocky a season as it's been for them, they're still right there in the playoff hunt. If they can peak at the right time, just before the playoffs, maybe they can recapture a little bit of last year's magic.
Here's Kessler. After the Clippers pick up 2. A shot by George, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Staying healthy and rested has been, Brent, a challenge for this Clippers team.
Well, of course, Kevin, this affects every team throughout the course of a long season. But, yeah, the Clippers have had a really tough time keeping their stars healthy. Their fans have been patient. Their ownership has been patient. But patience runs out. At some point, you want this team to have that full health and that full run to maybe get after one of those titles.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Let's go. Keep it going. Let's see those dance moves. You need dance lessons.
Powell. He's one of the standouts over the last month, averaging 22 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Now, here's Sexton, hoping to put that miserable performance against Phoenix behind him tonight. Goes up off the inbound, and George gets it to go. George has got 5.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Is on Colin Sexton.
Well, unafraid of the close interior defense. That's a good job by Norman Powell, sacrificing it.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
No good on that one.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
And the second free throw, good. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Now, here's Markkanen. Hasn't made one yet. Just 2 to shoot. Releases from 15. The rebound by Harden.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Dunn with it. George picks him up. Dunn misses. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 2. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
And Utah has possession after the Clippers pick up 2. Outside, Markkanen. To the paint, and stolen by Dunn. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Harden, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now, here's George. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Phoenix.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And George drops them both. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Good on the shot. 8 points for James Harden.
Now, the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. check out the group of rookies with the best percentages from the charity stripe this season. Number 5 is Keontae George.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
Here's George. He has 7. Clarkson outside. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. George against Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Coffey. Clippers leading by 4. Powell, no one around him. Hands it from downtown.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Kessler, a screen on done. Markkanen in the corner. George passes to Clarkson. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Well, decision-making is a big part of Jordan Clarkson and how he can impact the game. That time made a very nice read.
Here's Powell, and it's sent back by Kessler. And George kicks to Clarkson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And it's George missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Dunn, and he lays it straight in. Dunn's got his second bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kessler against Zubac. Outside, George. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 10.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Pass to Coffey. Puts the move on. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There are few players that can read the floor as well as James Harden. He has seen every kind of defense.
Clarkson with the ball. Left side, Collins. Back to Clarkson. Collins, a screen on Dunn. 9 feet out. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Clippers leading by 6. It's Harden with the drive. Yep, that one goes. 10 points for him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Clarkson. Markkanen from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. With the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. That one is off. A different look for the Clippers. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Zubac, and Porter subbed in for James Harden. And Utah making a change here. And he's good on the second. Jazz trail by 9. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
Now here's Porter. Here's Powell. Jacks up a 3. It's not going to go for him.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Clippers leading by 7. And here's Porter. And off the glass, that one's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Clarkson surveying the floor. There's his 3rd field goal. Now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Powell inside. He's guarded by Markkanen.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Dunn finds Bamba. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Markkanen can't get it to go. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Porter. Got a hand on it. Clarkson outside. Back to Markkanen. It's over Powell, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Talk about confidence. Markkanen feeling like he can drill shots from anywhere right now.
Here's Powell. Filipowski grabs the board.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
For the Clippers, Batum comes in for Norman Powell, and Bones Highland subbed in for Chris Dunn. Mills, he's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
The Clippers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That free throw, no good. And Utah making a change here. And he sinks the second.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the league by storm.
Here's Clarkson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, you force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Jazz trail by 7. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Bones Highland is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Batum. Then it's Bamba. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Fires at the elbow. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. He misses the free throw. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Jazz trail by 6. And Bamba pulls it down. The Clippers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Coffey. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Coffey's got 5 now.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Now Eubanks. Here's Clarkson. Back to Eubanks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And Porter, here we go. And it's blocked. Porter against Clarkson. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in this game.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Now, here's Bamba. Plays it up off the glass. Bamba's got his second bucket tonight.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Outside, Sexton. Back to Eubanks. Bamba with the block. Here's Batum. Played in with a nice. Touch off the glass. And now an 11-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, Batum not a ton of times where he's on the inside, but that time showing some toughness.
Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Williams is checked in for Eubanks.
Number 5, Cody Williams.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams has a screen for Clarkson. Outside for Sexton. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And a wide open look for Porter. Misses the 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Stolen. And there's the fouls on Nicholas Batum. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jones checked in for Nicholas Batum. And a switcher also for Utah. Collier, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Sensabaugh. Going inside. Shot clock at 5. Another miss by Utah. Clippers leading by 11. From 12 feet out. A tad short, but it's good on the front iron. Porter's got 5.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Filipowski. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Clarkson. And Jones sends it back.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Jazz trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Williams. Pass to Filipowski. They set the pick. Clarkson goes in. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Basketball. Substitution on the court.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Zubats with the screen for Harden. Off target from outside. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023, so all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
Checked in for the Clippers. And a brief look now at the best rebounders from the point guard position over the past month. James Harden, 3rd.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
It's a dimension of the game that so few point guards have, and it's an attribute that makes them much more valuable to their ball clubs. To have that many rebounds coming from the point guard position, what a plus you got there.
Counted good. Kessler's got his first. First basket of the night.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball. His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's sent back by Kessler. Clarkson with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Collins, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Jones checked in for the Clippers.
Collins has such concentration when he's out on the floor, and it can help really steady a basketball team.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stop.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the... throat. Pass to Collier. To the middle. Here's Kessler.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Clippers leading by 12. Now Harden. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. And Jones slams it in.
Great pass by Harden. He can put it right where you need it to be.
Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Kessler a screen on Harden. Clarkson against Porter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA.
Clarkson likes to play with a lot of speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, and that's where he's getting the whistle.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. He throw good. Clarkson for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's done in for Kevin Porter. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Keontae George comes in for Collier.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Taking 2 shots.
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
There's so much talk about James Harden and how much he has just mastered the offensive end of the floor. What do you work on in the offseason? I don't know if there's much other than to stay as sharp as James Harden has been throughout his career.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Clarkson. Now, here is George. He's got 10. Left side Collins. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And Markkanen's job is to make himself available in the pick and roll. That's a nice cut after setting the screen.
Dunn kicks to Zubats. Zubats with the screen for Powell. For the 3. And it's Utah with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, in their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Zubac, such a towering presence, a guy who's capable of scoring through contact.
At the line for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac, shooting 1.
And that one misses. And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old-school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Jazz. Zubac, the pass to Harden. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Harden. 14 points for him. Misses the chippy right there.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Powell. They lead by 14. Batum finds Zubac. Dunn, wide open, he fires, and that one's on target from the wing. Dunn's got 7 points. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Markkanen. Outside Collins. Markkanen sets the pick for Collins. 11 feet away. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 16. And it's Dunn penetrating and Dunn with the slam.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And yes, it's good. Markkanen's got 4 this quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Zubac, rebound, Utah. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. The game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
You have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Dunn passes to Powell. Batum sets a screen for Powell. Over Markkanen. No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8. In the corner, Collins with it. Kessler setting the pick for Collins. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Powell. Yes, that goes in. Powell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like that hoop for Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long-range stuff. Make it easy on yourself.
On the wing, Markkanen. Outside for George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. It's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. I think that's what we're here for. And so, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey, folks, let's get right to it. How about James Harden? He's having himself a game.
My man James Harden putting on an absolute show. Hit you with the before the jab step, with the shot fake, Some of the best feet work we've ever seen.
Shaq, I want to see you do those moves again. You got to teach him to me. Come on. How was it? What?
Ooh, I just pulled something. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Pistons, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Jazz trail by 16. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the center position. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Now, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong, can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Jazz shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Kessler, a screen on Powell. George finds Kessler.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Inside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. The Clippers third.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Kessler's got 10 points in the game.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Harden has a wide open look. Offline with his 3. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now, here's Zubac. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Harden. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. 17 points in the game.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Zubac. And it's good for 2. Kessler's got 6 here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Zubac. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to George. Nice ball movement by Utah. Kicks it out to Markkanen. George looking over the floor. Now Kessler. Zubac defending. Clippers leading by 10. Here's Batum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
And Batum playing with some aggressiveness here, drawing that foul.
The Clippers have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. A free throw drops for Batum. Good on both.
Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play and make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Stats for Harden. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 22 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
He's just so good from out there, even when the defense is tight.
Los Angeles leading by 9. On the wing, Harden, defended by George. And it's sent back by Kessler. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. George against Harden. Here's Dunn. And again, no good by the Clippers. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Collins. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Batum dishes to Dunn. Harden outside. Dunn sets a screen for Harden. Down low. And it's sent back by Kessler. Collins against Batum. Outside, George. Second chance effort. Wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in.
Jordan Clarkson.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. and he's truly a force around the rim, ranking among the top 5 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. And Utah has possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Dunn, driving in, and Dunn with the slam.
Well, an excellent passer, Harden taking pride in finding an open teammate.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. 11-point game. All alone. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Dunn. Pass to Powell. Fires for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Powell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Powell wasting no time to let that one rip.
Now, here is George. 12 points for him. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession. He can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
For Utah, they have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Clarkson. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so he gets in that gap. He's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
Clarkson for 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Batum.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
Jazz trail by 14. Clarkson outside. Zubats against Kessler. Back to Clarkson. Kessler a screen on Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Kessler, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
It's not a handful, it's a bundle of these kind of performances from James Harden. What a night.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Another one falls for the Clippers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 15. And no good that time.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, Clarkson following the miss by Dunn from deep.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Amir Coffey comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Chris Dunn.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Utah basketball.
It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooter. You look at Kessler, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Ivica Zubac, also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Three-pointer, Markkanen, and Bamba pulls it down.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
There's the pick. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Clarkson. James Harden picking up that last basket. They grab their own miss. Filipowski, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. Scoreless thus far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Markkanen. He's around 18 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. LA's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Harden, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Eubanks with it, covered by Bamba. Outside, Markkanen. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Markkanen's got 8. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
To the inside. Now the Clippers moving it up. On up the court. Markkanen with the block.
And Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. Jazz shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Clarkson against Porter. Back to Clarkson. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Left block shot on the way, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. 90% from the line of the game, shooting 9 of 10.
Shooting for Utah, Jordan Clarkson. Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line, and that's happened to them here in the second half.
Clippers leading by 23. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good by Porter.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Clarkson. 20 points for him, just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Clippers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
You got to make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? If they're going to try to help and tag, you got to make the right play, finish, or make the right pass.
Well, you know what, Greg? You got to like what Coach Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
I mean, keep it simple. Don't rush it. Let's just stay focused. Really good advice.
And we reach the fourth quarter of a game that may be already out of hand. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Mohamed Bamba. Porter is out there with Bones Highland. And it's Flowers in at the 4-man position. Here's Sensabaugh. Back to Eubanks. Here's Clarkson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Clarkson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. There's the screen. Here's Clarkson. Here's Eubanks. The Clippers grab the miss.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now for an update on John Collins' injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Jazz's head athletic trainer. I was just told that he did break some ribs, and as you can imagine, this is a very painful and annoying injury. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
The wide open look here for Highland. And it's off from three-point range. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. Jazz passing it around. Shots good by Clarkson.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And Bamba now top of the key. Here's Highland. Back to Bamba. To the middle. Second chance shot. And it's Highland laying it in.
Great job of patient in close to the rim. The slender guard Highland not afraid of the taller defenders down there.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. He's defended by Highland. Porter against Clarkson. Eubanks. Bamba with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Highland. Gets an open look and hits. Highland's got 4 this quarter.
Finding some points from the mid-range, Bones Highland.
Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Porter. Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Puts up a 3. Good on the triple.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Jones checked in for the Clippers. Good on the second free throw. Here's George. Outside Williams. Kessler the screen. Williams kicks to George. To halt the run. Rebound by the Clippers. Coffey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work by Highland to draw the contact inside. He's a fearless scorer.
At the line for your Clippers, Bones Highland. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Highland.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz.
Well, from the moment Bones entered the NBA, he's been lighting up the scoreboard, and every team wants a scoring guard like that.
Now, here's Clarkson. Back to George. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Markkanen. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Jones. On the wing, Porter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porter's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Clippers. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Here's Clarkson. Here's Kessler. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Bamba's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Markkanen a screen on Porter. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Trying to realize what to do in the screen and roll situation. Clarkson connecting with a teammate. There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Stolen by Jones. Here's Coffey. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Clarkson kicks to George. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Now, here's Clarkson. A 3-ball. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz.
Jazz substitution, number 2.
Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Bamba from past the arc. Rebound, Utah. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
Now, here's Porter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Miller's checked in for Jones. Free throw good. Porter. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
So it's the Clippers now. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Down low, here's Kessler. And Bamba pulls it down. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now here's Porter. Here's Coffey. And that one drops. Coffey's got 10 points in just the second half.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Outside, Markkanen. Markkanen sets the pick for Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch, it makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
Here's Highland. Nailed from three-point land.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
So it's Utah now. Clippers able to drain the three. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. The three from George. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Highland. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Absolutely fearless at the arc. Highland will not hold back if he gets an opening.
Out to Clarkson. Kessler, a screen on Highland. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
LA's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Corner passes to Highland. Driving to the basket. And he converts the layup.
So quick with his feet, Highland cuts to his spot in the flash.
Clarkson outside. No good from outside.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Highland misses. The Jazz shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Clippers ball. Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, number 9. Trenton.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bamba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
Bamba, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Sexton on the wing. Clarkson right side. And it's off the back rim, no good. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing a game of basketball. I love, being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. It takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, James Harden.